Hey there. Just got noticed last, the 29th of December, that the judge in my library lawsuit against Build Our Center and all those guys was dismissed, but I am allowed to amend my lawsuit. So that's what I'm going to do. The judge didn't like my lawsuit because the way I framed it is I framed each allegation as here's a fact, here's an exhibit, and I didn't tell the story behind the allegation. So I'm going to take the judge's directions and modify and amend the complaint, and probably add some more people if I can. I'm looking at that right now, because basically what the judge said is I need to be very specific in who I name and what incident they did and exactly what their actions were. So that's one of the pro se things to watch out for everybody to learn from. Make a lot less for yourself if you know the rules up front, and I try to know the rules. So anyways, let me share with you, which one is it here? This one here. This is the judge's order here. So if you, oops, is this judge's order? Nope, that's not the judge's order. Sorry, wrong one. There's the judge's order. And this is where they're dismissing it, so I won't read it all to you. But basically, it's very detailed, so I appreciate that. So thank you, Judge Traum, for letting me know, because this gives me a very clear direction on how to go through things and how to deal with things. So thank you. I appreciate that. And just clipping through here, so if you want to sit there and read them yourself, you can. 16. Like I said, the judge spent a lot of time having to, or her assistants did. And this is what the judge had to say. Okay. So there, if you want to go read that, you can. So yeah, I'm going to amend my lawsuit. I was trying to take some people out of it in the last time that I amended it, or tried to amend it, and that didn't go through. And so basically what I'm going to do is the last time on the one she just dismissed, let me give you an example here. Share this screen here. Just in exhibits, that's exhibit 163. I had 251 pages of exhibits. So I kind of overwhelmed the court with exhibits. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm not going to rely on the exhibits, and I'm just going to rely on stating all the facts in a very precise way and what each individual's actions were. So in hopes of spending a little time refreshing myself with this case, a couple things that I just wanted to point out here that I want to go look for in this video. I'm going to share a video, go back through a video and show you what happened at the Sparks Library on July 15th of 2023 that brought this lawsuit on. And here's a screenshot of the drag queen story time at the Sparks Library. You'll notice there's a sign right there saying notice of filming and photography. Please be aware that filming and photography is taking place at this event. By attending the event, you are acknowledging your understanding of and confirmation that Build Our Center, Northern Nevada Pride, and their affiliates and agents are permitted to reproduce photographs and video footage featuring your photograph, voice, likeness, and image taken in conjunction with this event. This applies to both printed, film, video, and electronic media, including the World Wide Web. The media may be retained by and will only be accessed by authorized persons of the above listed organizations or its agents and may be used in future publications and marketing materials. So going into this whole thing, there was a big sign up there that said, hey, we are Build Our Center and we are going to record you in public places and we're going to keep a record of it and we can access it. And as we're going through this, I want to look for this girl right here. So I didn't name this girl in the last lawsuit, and I think that's a mistake because she was an integral part of it. And she is a Jane Doe right now. So anyways, if anybody knows Jane Doe, hi, Jane. I want to find out about your relationship with our center. And I think this is Jane's husband or something like that. These are the people that walked up to me and started pushing at me. And Mr. Doe right there, he actually made physical contact with me. Didn't hurt me, but if you're in fear of somebody physically touching you in public places, that's the crime of battery. Or it's not battery, I'm sorry, assault. Battery is the crime in the state of Nevada of somebody actually physically touching you. They don't have to hurt you. They just have to physically, it's unwanted physical contact touch that could harm you potentially. And he raised his hand to me and pushed on me. So hell, that's the definition. We're all subject to the rules and the laws. Shouldn't everybody else be subject to the rules and the laws? So anyways, bear with me while I'm going to go through part of this video here. Kind of unbearable to watch myself sometimes because I see all the mistakes that I know that I made and things I could do better. Part of this video, I'm going to have to mute part of it out. I got copyright restrictions when I tried to post it on YouTube because, well, they were playing a lot of music through this whole thing. So see what we got here. Okay. Okay. Good morning. It's Saturday, July 15th. I'm here at the Sparks, Nevada Library for a transvestite story time hour for children. Gonna see what people think. And this is Drew with Auditing Reno 911. It's a beautiful day. Gonna go see what happens. Hopefully everything stays peaceful. Got assaulted the other day at the Reno, Nevada DMV by a security guard, so that was interesting. Hopefully nothing like that happens here today. So let's go see what everybody's doing.
Good morning, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you doing, man?
Excellent.
How are you doing?
Good. Are you down raising hell at the DMV again?
Getting assaulted?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Did the plea ever show up?
Oh yeah. Absolutely they did.
Good.
Took them a while.
Did you file? I've got criminal complaints everyone's filing against Hill.
Good. Yeah, I filed a criminal battery against him. First trial or court date's August 11th.
Wow.
So we'll go see what happens with Officer Tom.
Good.
Tom shouldn't have a gun.
Actually, if he touched you with a gun strapped to his hip, it's assault with a deadly weapon, even though it's not unclipped.
Oh, I'll mention that. I hadn't thought of.
Look it up and confirm it, but I believe that's the case.
Yeah, actually, I'm just buying a LexisNexis subscription so I can look at more case law and stuff like that.
Okay.
Just because it's crazy. Let's go see what they're doing. Okay. Morning. Oops, here's the copyright stuff. Turn the volume down here a little bit. So going through here, remember we're looking for this person right here as this video goes through. So that's what I'm looking for, is that gal. and her husband. And the reason I'm looking for them is we've got to show a nexus of relationship between all of these people with these rainbow umbrellas out here and the people with the LGBTQ group, our center. And we got to find that correlation so I can prove it to the courts. And that girl is the one that came up to me and pushed me away. And there's a bunch of people with the umbrellas over there. Let's see here. Can I fast forward a little bit? Let's see. There's all that stuff there. There's some umbrella people. So notice how the umbrella people are kind of blocking the sidewalks there. Because what they're really supposed to be is, let me see if I can find it here for us. Oh, where did it go? I think it's, I'll share something with you while we're, don't want to miss anything there. But basically what this umbrella people were called is the, don't want to misstate it, I'm looking for an email here. Share an email between the Our Center people and the library to show you when they did this. Because right here, this is July 15th of 2023. And here come the security guys. The guy in the white's actually pretty cool. It's Raul. So yeah, he's always been pretty cool, even though he's allied. I know, allied security. Now this guy here with the American flag, he's just walking around with his American flag, and watch what they'll do to him later. Oops, is this where we see any of the, back to Jeff Scott here. Let's see if you can hear anything.
Supposed to be inclusive, right?
Yeah.
Why did you block me from your Facebook page?
Oh, you were spamming the site. That's our terms of service.
Yep. So they blocked me from the Washoe County Library social media site. It's a public forum is what the courts have declared that one is. So right there is where he, well here, I got to make sure I track this here. Yeah. So that's where he blocked me from the social media site there. He's just a goofy looking guy. There's that big goofy smile. Hey there, Jeff. Now, Jeff used to make fun of me because he said I didn't get any views on YouTube, and I get a few, get more than a lot, but a lot less than a whole lot more. Who knows? I appreciate everybody watching my channel, though. Thanks for supporting me. I'm just really trying to show what's happening in our government, whether it's the libraries of our government or the police departments or whatever. Government should be serving us, all of the people. So anyways, let me keep looking for that one email I wanted to share with everybody. Oops, right there. We got to go backwards just a little bit with that little goofy face there. Let's get it right there. Okay, this person here. Come on. Let's go back. Sorry about that. And I'm looking for the gal that just showed up. Her name is Stacy Spain. Here we go. That gal right there. Her name is Stacy Spain. She is the director of our center. So there she is standing arm in arm, right next to each other, with Library Director Jeff Scott. Now there's some emails out there. Again, that's kind of what I'm looking for. That's Stacy Spain. Get back up here. I'm way too far back in there, I think. Let me keep this playing here. Too many damn emails. Like the judge said. Too much. Whoops. Whoa. I think I just saw something I wanted to see. Back again. And this shot right here. Okay. No, that's not the person we're looking for. Oh, I think that's the person we're looking for. Is that the one in the pink? Nah, she wasn't wearing pink. Okay. See if she's anywhere in this crowd of people here. Don't see her yet. Yeah. Still got the music going in the background. Still got all that music going in the background. Now let's see here. Is that girl there? There's Director Scott again. Just to remember her face. That's the face I'm looking for. And there they are again. See if we can find him. There comes Mr. Scott again, the ex-director of the Washoe County Libraries. He resigned before he got fired. So yeah, doing this journalism stuff, putting stuff out there about the government, people tell you can't have an effect, but he doesn't have his job anymore. So God bless you, Mr. Scott. You don't get to close off public spaces for your own private uses. Yeah, they didn't like Jeff Scott too much out there. Didn't like Mr. Scott much out there at all. So again, thanks for watching me while I do this. It's kind of boring, I know, for this part of it is anyways for me. I'm just trying to find where this girl comes into my camera throughout this whole ordeal. So right here, let me tell you who this is. This guy right here, and to the left of the screen next to, let me drop my face down. So that guy right there with the bald head, he's the head of security for Washoe County. His name is Ben West. See if we're missing anything here. Let me see if I can jump forward. And there's Mr. Ben West. He's interacting with everybody there because they had to keep everybody separate. It's supposed to be like a public library, right? There we go. This guy's cool too. Most of these allied guys, they've been treating me with respect most of the time, so I can't badmouth them much. Let's see here. Helping the guy with a broken Jeep. Oh, there's Jeff again. What did I say to Jeff?
I don't know about the law on this, but I know when bars and things like that use music and other things like that, they've got to pay royalties. Did the library get any licensing to use this music?
What's up?
Well, crap, that was kind of just the right timing right there, wasn't it? There was no music there for a second. What did I ask him about? See if I can get away for another second or two without getting a copyright strike.
Our music.
Well, whose music?
Our center, so I'll ask them.
So our center controlled the music in the public square. Huh. I wonder if there's any copyright violations right there. So anyways, let me turn this back down so I don't get a copyright strike here. And keep watching and seeing what they do. God, he's just a smug bastard. And there's the sheriff there. Oops, there's more of those people, okay. Circling on up with their umbrellas. And then we got the counter move. So yeah, there was a lot of people there that were against this, and a lot of people. It was like the government set it up to pit the people against each other. instead of just allowing everybody to be welcome at the public library, they put the public against each other. Ah, here we go. I think I might have found out what I was looking for to share with everybody here. Okay, make sure we're not missing while we're reading. Right there. There it is. Okay, there's an email to share with you there for a second. So let me put this one up there instead. And so this email right here, let's blow this one up. So like I said, this event that I was recording happened on July 15th of 2023. So this is where the Washoe County Library System, see right here, WCLS, their employees, Pam Larson, Tina Sloan, and Lori Tal, I can't say your name, Lori, I'm sorry, along with our center, Stacy Spain and Telly Tangway. They set up the following meeting for staff day, May 18th, and noticed that the government employees are entangled with the Our Center, the 501c3 nonprofit employees. And what they were going to be doing at the public libraries, they have Black Rock Rangers, so that's security that's used by the Burning Man people out in the middle of the desert. So they're entwined with this too. And they're going to focus on personal safety and public space de-escalation. Black Rock Rangers will participate in the Nevada Rainbow Fest for sure, and possibly the Sun Valley one, if they're, or whatever that means. Stacy's hopefully continued good connection. Rainbow umbrellas ordered for Our Center volunteers chorus line. So they called this line of people that they put out there to block the libraries, the chorus line. And yeah, they were there for safety was their job. Kelly met with her volunteers, trans group. Most were interested to break down volunteers' needs, umbrellas, set up decor, the booths, and they're gonna recruit some people. So yeah, so that's what all these people were called. They were called the chorus line, standing out there with their umbrellas. And let's see, who do we have here? Oh, I think I found her. No, is that her? I don't think that's her. She's wearing a different shirt. And here's the sign that I took a picture of. Notice of filming and photography. That's right there. Remember that. That sign right there. And this whole thing was brought to you by Our Center. This is where the private organization took over the public library. There's Ms. Stacy Spain again right there. And they, see if I can catch it here real quick. Just wandering around. More chorus line umbrella people. All the volunteers out there. Okay, her hat. The hat's white. Shirt's blue. Did we find her again right about there? So that's about the 1543 mark. A little before that. Here they come. I'm over here and she comes. See how she approaches me and starts shoving her umbrella in my face right there? Yeah, they come over to us and attack me, attack other people I was standing by. I don't think that blue shirted person, maybe it's the same person. Nah, same hat, different shirt. But they all come over to me, and then they tell me, let's see if I can play any of this for you here. See if we got any music going here.
LGBTQ exclusive
Yeah,
community.
yeah.
Creepy having a camera like right in people's
Now, remember what you saw just a second ago? I was over there, and they come rushing over with them in their umbrellas.
faces.
It's not even.
And there's Ms. Stacy Spain again, the director of our center. That girl was actually kind of, I remember her. She wasn't too, yeah, no, they're all kind of rude. Sorry. I'm trying to be nice, but I can't. There's not really a whole lot to be nice about this whole situation or what these people tried to do to everybody else. They want everybody to accept them, but they want to exclude everybody else from society is what it seems like. That seems to be what they want to do. There's Director Scott. Okay, so here's a librarian right there. We'll see her inside in a few minutes, the Indian gal, standing next to one of the Our Center volunteer people there in the blue shirt. And Director Stacy Spain is standing right next to Library Director Jeff Scott. Working together, it seems to me. And then this kind of intense, like I said, these people came over and got in everybody's faces. So there was the standoff. Now this one dude on the left in the black shirt, he's a big guy. The other guy, I know, good guy. He's not quite as large, but he stood his ground. So it was kind of, these people were there to intimidate people they did not like. They say they're being inclusive, but they're the ones shutting down the public spaces. It's just kind of sick. Kind of sick what they did. Everybody should be able to go into a public library without any fear. If you want to go look at some books, go look at some books. But you don't get to keep the books to yourself. That's what these people tried to do. They wanted the books all to themselves. There's Stacy Spain again, all of her little friends. Let's see here. We got, I think they were doing a little prayer vigil, as I recall right there. Let's see, can I hear anything, or is there too much music?
Your instruments to combat this evil in our community. Father God, we know from your word that whenever two or more are gathered in your name, there you are also. Be with us here today. Strengthen us. Lord, we know from your word in Genesis.
Getting to be too much of the beat. Anyways, that was Bruce Parks right there. And they don't like Mr. Bruce Parks much either. He was the one saying the prayer. Back to, I'm still looking for, swear that white hat. Still looking for the girl and the guy. Because I know where they're at later in the video. But I'm trying to identify places where they're at earlier in the video too. Yeah, so this whole thing was actually designed and set up based on the emails that I've seen is to be security. And why do I say that it's designed to be security? Because if you go back earlier, before the Our Center people were involved, and you look at the public records that I've got, let's see if I can find that for everybody here. Give me a second or two. I'll also share that you, the taxpayers, were paying to lock down our libraries so the LGBTQ community could keep everybody out that they didn't like. So anyways, I'll show you what happened here. I think I found it. There it is. Yeah, there's something. Let me plop this up here for you for a second. There we go. Show you some more public records that I've gotten here. So anyways, this is emails from Joan Dallasung. She's the assistant director of the Washoe County Library System. And this is from June 14th of 2022. And they were forwarding some NBC News articles, videos of men disrupting drag queen story hour at California Library. And then they go up here to say, a small world gentleman in glasses, green shirt, end of the story is former librarian of the LV, whichever one. He moved to the Bay Area a few years ago. And I guess they had some protests at the library where they were doing some drag queen story hour there. And says, right, this was at an Alameda County Library branch. The incident justifies our need for precautions when we do this. So they're talking about security there. And then they're saying, this is from Beat Weinert. She says, so glad you've reached out ahead of time to security. So Washoe County Libraries had reached out to get some more security going for the libraries for Drag Queen Story Hour. And here's the interesting thing that Library Director Jeff Scott says, it's also important to have a plan and rules. You don't need security as much if they can't get in. So right there is where Library Director Jeff Scott started planning on how he could keep the people out that he did not want into his public libraries. Let's go back to seeing what we can find for the rainbow people. Let's see. Can we jump through this? Is there going to be anything good to see through this, or can we hear what's being said?
Actually, no, I already can do that. Jeff Scott blocked me, and he just admitted he blocked numerous other people from their social media sites.
Oh, is that right?
There's a Ninth Circuit.
So yeah, I'm just talking about getting blocked from social media. There's still a little bit of a beat in the background there. So let's see if we can jump through this one there. There's Sandy Tibbet. She got excluded from the library along with me. She got trespassed and whatever else they wanted to do to punish her. They didn't like what she said, so they kicked her to the curb. She didn't get hers for a year though. She only got hers for, I forget, 90 days, however long it took them to put it through their non-lawful, non-process thing. Anyway, Sandy's a cool gal. Let's see, what else can we see here? She did not like Jeff Scott at all. Neither do I, though. There's the Hour Center people out there. So they've got all of these people are all security around the entrance of the library. So people can't get in that they don't want to be able to get in. So they basically made it very intimidating for the general public to come into the library, unless you were a part of their little group. They've got the entrance to the library, see, kind of cordoned off there with out there. It's behind Jeff Scott. There's a lane and a chain. Lane and a chain. Let's see. What else can we see here? Lane and a chain. That girl right there, I think that's Telly. I don't know her name. If anybody knows her name, send me her name. I think that's Kelly Tangway. Kelly Tangway. I think that's that person, but I'm not sure. So if anybody knows that girl in the blue shirt that's dancing right in the center there, send me your name if you know who she is. They're all so happy and dancing. And I don't care that they're LGBTQ. I just care you don't get to take over the public library. There she goes, that gal again. She's always pretty happy, it seems like. She was blowing bubbles, having a good old time. I think she might have been a little bit too obnoxious, but at least she wasn't, she's still crazy. Okay, well, now we're inside the library.
You protest.
People repent. Repent and believe and trust in the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was having some battery problems.
Yes.
I was having some battery problems through this thing. So let me get back here because I don't want to miss any of the words when I started. Yeah, I started having battery problems right through here. He's running two cameras.
There's a happening here, and we're going to be protesting. We have every right to counter-protest.
You can do that, but you may not do it in this space. You may not do it inside of the building.
Yes,
You're
I
welcome
may.
to do that.
Oh, I can sit, not just sitting here and observing the public. Just sitting here.
You can
enjoying
observe,
the ride.
but you can't protest any words.
Okay, well,
Those were the words that you said.
define protest.
I'm just using the words that you said, and I'm telling you now, policy wise, you cannot protest inside of the building. You are welcome to take care of your library business. You're welcome to stand here and observe.
He can't protest. He can't walk around. Walking around with an American flag, I guess, was a protest. But watch what these people do. Watch what these people do inside the library.
Hey, I'll stay here for
Hi there.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I keep waking up, so life is good.
Excellent. What's your name?
My name is Drew. What's your name? Tina, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Jason's like, so those things will fuck around.
Spanish Springs Library. Don't mind I've been to public discussion on these issues. 95% of the people there are against it. Totally. But
You're currently protesting.
No, I'm
you are welcome to observe.
No.
You are welcome to observe. This is not a public.
I'm getting
this
data
is
that
not-
I learned.
This is
in
not a public
forums.
speech area, sir. Not
Then
right
why are you
here.
talking to me?
It's not a public speech area, but listen to the background. How many people are talking? Listen to what her words are. It's not a public speech area, but listen to the background.
I'm just letting you know. I'm having a conversation with you.
How many people do you hear talking like that to make that much noise? In a library, we're supposed to have quiet and be able to read.
And
I
I'm
don't wanna
telling you
talk
right
to you.
now, you are speaking out in this way in a public manner.
I'm responding to you.
She comes and talks to him, and all of a sudden he's speaking out.
I haven't said anything. I'm just standing here.
You're actually really pushing the fact that you don't want anybody to say anything against what's going on here.
That's not true.
Okay, then,
You are welcome to.
then leave me alone.
You may not do it in the building, sir.
Okay,
The exit is that way.
that's fine. I'll stand here. Standing here is not protest, it's standing here.
I only responded to your words, sir. You can stand and walk around and
You have a little bit more? You have a little more collection? Really? Thank you.
Okay, see the woman there on the right-hand side looking at her phone. That woman is Stacy McKenzie. She is the fired ex-library director of Washoe County. So yeah, since this video came out and since these incidents happened, the library director, Jeff Scott's gone and her job is gone too. Fired.
Did you say you're going to trespass him?
Sir, I was having a private discussion.
I understand.
Her name is Jonica Bowen. She is a library manager for North Valley's library is the library that she manages.
But I heard the word trespass.
I was having a private discussion. Thank you.
Well, it's a public discussion because you're paid with public money.
Hey, Raul. I haven't forgotten about you. We get that info.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.
Let me show you.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah. Okay. I already called them on the fact that they want to move. Just FYI, I don't know who else might show up.
Here's the Indian girl again. Their little powwow over there. I think, as I recall, I just kind of looked around at everything here for a few minutes. But yeah, it was really noisy, lots of people talking in there. There he goes with his American flag, walking through the library. God bless America. There's the Washoe County Library employee talking to Janet. I met Janet through this process. She's a cool gal too.
There's just a handful. Okay. Yeah, you want to see something fun? Great.
So again, everybody, thanks for watching this stuff with me. Thanks for seeing the problems if you see the problems. Anyways, I started a little business here, so if you need help with media, editing, and growing a social media presence, message me, contact me, go to my website, rebarmedia.com, and I can help you out too. So if you need to build a business, get a political message out or something like that, or just want to show somebody your hobbies or just grow your social media, I can help. I got 104 million views in 90 days. Kind of crazy. 104 million views and stuff. And I'm just a guy that was running a business before all this. So just, okay, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Because inside that public reading room,
I don't know, 3 to 5-year-old kid that knows the concept of volunteering. I call it coercion.
so here's one of the Hour Center people right there. There's Stacy Spain, she's going on in there. So you've got the security guard, you've got the people with the brown cap on.
Right.
You've got the other girl with the rainbow shirt on and gray, kind of standing guard out there.
Yep.
We don't get
We might.
Oh, is that right? So I go guess to see if they give us a standby.
There's people out here talking. Who are they? Well, I don't see anybody out here waiting with kids to get in there. Here I am, in here. Now, this is one of the things so back to where I was standing there with a camera, I was holding a camera. The attorneys in this case lied to the court and put in their declarations or whatever you want to frame their motions were, but they basically said that I was standing there with a bulky tripod, is how they described me. A bulky tripod, as if I'm blocking up people and can't get them to move.
Nearly as crowded. You're welcome to come in for the law.
Yeah, we're just charging our phones.
Sorry. Yes.
What happened with this guy? He looks like he's a homeless dude. He's going, they let him in, okay.
Yeah, we were told that.
folks here said that if there aren't many people in there. Okay, thank you. You're not. Okay. All right. Thank you.
They said don't call till October, I'll book that.
So you don't need children to go in there? You can go in there by yourself as an adult?
You cannot go inside.
Well, how come they can go in there without children?
17 years old.
I don't know, 17 years, so adults can't go in there at all?
Sir, if you're gonna protest.
I'm not protesting, I'm filming. I'm documenting, recording, and disseminating. Well, then try to trespass me. Are you going to trespass me?
Sir,
Are you going to trespass me?
if you're gonna cause a disturbance.
I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm acting in a public.
I ask you to leave.
Well, then you go ahead and you call law enforcement, sir. Or you do it yourself. So if you want to trespass me, go for it.
So basically, my asking questions about who could go into the public reading room, and understand under Nevada law, you can never close this to the public. And they closed it to the public, NRS 379040, I believe. I could be wrong. But it's out there. It says the library shall forever be free and open to the public, including its reading rooms. Pretty simple language, but they closed it off here.
Did you get your question answered?
I was just asking how come adults seem to be able to go in there by themselves if they're wearing rainbow stuff, but other adults that aren't
So
cannot.
is this
That's a great
dude
question. Actually, this
walking
rainbow
around back
badge is
there?
for people who work for
I
the
wonder if
county
these
or
two
volunteers.
people
Well, no,
behind
two people
her-
were just given rainbow or given blue badges. So
What if these two people in the back here, that were standing in front of the door, I wonder if they're the BlackRock security thing or whatever the heck that is.
how come they got to go in there?
Participants.
Right.
And
So how?
we're-
But it appeared
let
to
me
be two
finish.
adults.
Let me finish. So blue are participants, and what we're doing is we have a limited number of seats. So some children come in with two parents, and we're just trying to make sure we stay within capacity. So we had one of other parents. So one child is in there with a parent, and then the other parent was waiting outside so that we could just make sure we have enough room for them.
Well,
so that
well,
was the
what
case.
this appeared to happen was two people without bracelets were just let in, and they appeared to be both adults.
He's assuming that
Okay.
females in age.
Well,
So
you know,
I'm
you
just
can-
asking the question.
You can make those assumptions, but they're assumptions.
Well, then how do you guys know what the age limit is?
Because
Did you guys
we-
check their ID?
Yeah, that's why they were waiting here.
So you did check their ID.
We
What-
check in
where-
with
where
them
is-
when they come at the desk there.
So you're checking everybody's ID to come
Not
into.
everyone's ID.
So-
Okay,
so
before,
no, what I'm
please-
saying-
Please stop, so I can answer your questions properly. Okay, get a little flustered with the
Okay,
added
no,
stuff there.
I appreciate
So
it.
your first question is, are we checking IDs? No, we are not checking IDs. But we are confirming with the folks when they arrive up at the front that one is an adult and one is not an adult, a child, or could possibly be a teenager, correct? And so it's a first come, first served system we have here, and some people were waiting in the queue because we had folks come in and we were just checking with capacity. So that's what that was. So it may appear like adults are being let into that room alone. Blue is
Did you say everybody's waiting in the queue? Remember I took pictures of the entrance to the library and they had that separate little chained off area that was their queue and there were no kids in it? So,
for participants, one adult, one child, okay? Or if there's another adult, a family, usually there are two parents, right? And they'll go in there. Rainbow is for people who work for the library system or volunteers for this event. That's what that is, okay? So if someone with a rainbow band is going in there, they're going in there for work purposes.
So you guys are assuming whatever people are telling you about their age is correct because you're not collecting ID,
No,
correct?
It's not an assumption.
Well, how can you not assume? Isn't that kind of exclusionary to assume somebody's age or identity?
Isn't that what you just did though?
I'm not saying I'm the one that's doing the show. I'm just saying I'm the one that's looking at it, asking questions. I'm not assuming. That's why I'm asking questions. So that's why I'm questioning
But
this.
you're asking a question based upon an assumption that you made. If you look
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking.
the assumption is you assume you can just determine it, whatever. Anyways, this is just crazy. You can identify by whatever gender you want to identify as in their world. Oh my, it's just
At
so
them going, they
backwards.
look like two adults. So how do you know if I, as a grown man that's been around for a few decades, am questioning this, how do you clarify and ensure that you're not discriminating?
I'm sure the person that was over at the desk there, I wasn't at the desk, did ask and confirm. I don't.
So they asked and confirmed. So if I went and they asked me and I told them I was 18 years old, they would believe me.
Clearly, you're not.
How do you know? You're assuming.
She's assuming. She's looking at me and assuming that I am a man. She's assuming that I've got gray hair. How can she assume these horrible things?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm identifying as 18 years old.
Yeah. How come I can't identify as 18 years old? I'd really like to.
That's an interesting perspective.
How is that?
Yeah, but men can assume that they're women. Women can assume what furry things. Who cares about any of this stuff? It's just don't be crazy. Go do whatever you're gonna do. I can't judge you. I can't hold you. But this is crazy world. This is crazy.
Any different than somebody else identifying as a male versus a female?
I'm sorry, just one moment. This gentleman.
No, I'm here to observe.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I identify as a public member.
You look like you're 18, sir. Or actually, sir, you look like you're 17.
What's your name?
Roger.
Tina, with a Y.
Yeah, all right. So what's going on in here?
They're doing drug story hour.
Well, I want to go in there.
You can't as an adult without a child.
That's
It is a
discriminating
story.
against me because I don't have a child. I'm 78 years old.
Have you been to any of our recent story
Many times.
times? Just
Many
here
times.
by yourself as an adult?
Yes,
We
yes.
do have a policy.
Yes, I know.
And
that
it's
policy
usually held
is
in the
totally
children's.
illegal.
Okay.
Notice the dude in the baseball cap to the right of the screen, or whatever it is, but those guys are standing there, so I'm thinking they're part of the crowd control.
So you won't be let into the door if you don't have a wristband. We're all out of wristbands for this program.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it?
It is what it is.
No, it could be planned also, and that's upsetting.
I'm sorry.
Where can we get me a
It could be planned. Remember that. Remember, it could all be planned. That's what Roger said, right? It could be planned. It is also important to have a plan and rules. Yeah, you don't need security as much if they can't get in. Roger, you didn't get in.
We are out of wristbands for this particular program.
Are you out of masking tape?
Okay, and there's that person in the rainbow right there again. Yeah, so my guess is, because why are these two people, one in the brown cap and then the one in the folded arms to the right of the screen behind Roger, why are they there? What's their purpose?
What does masking
They don't have
You can
kids,
make a wristband out of masking tape just fine.
and they
right
keep
on the
hovering
wristband.
around in a
This
pair,
nonsense
they're working in a
is screwing
group.
me. I'm a 37-year veteran. I should have access to everything in the country that is public.
I respect your service, but I'm sorry, this is
No,
not
clearly you
one of
don't. Clearly you don't. Just saying, that's just putting word salad on it. All right, my name's Roger Edwards, and I'm a 50-year resident of Washoe County.
Okay.
Do you have any idea
There's the homeless dude they let in before.
how much property taxes I've
Or excuse me, I'm assuming, but that's he was carrying all of his stuff around.
paid in 50 years?
Is there library business you want to take care of besides? We do have
Yes.
a lovely new
Drag
book
Queen
collection.
Queer Story Hour is exactly the
We've got
business
our
I'm here
Lucky Day books
to
as
be
well.
involved with. I'm sorry?
We have a great selection of new books and Lucky Day books if you like.
That's hardly what I'm talking about, yeah, obviously.
So there they kicked Roger out. Now those two standing there, they're like the guards. They're the guards. Look at that's what I'm doing here, is looking around to see who was actually there, trying to look at it from a different perspective. And then when I amend my complaint and put it back in, maybe we'll name these two people as does and try to figure out who they are. Anyways, if anybody does know who they are, send me who these people are, because I may want to name them in my lawsuit too.
Yeah.
Roger's sitting around talking to Janet.
Let me get back to her. I'll message her in a couple hours. Bye.
Got a phone call making a video. There's the ex-assistant library director fired, Stacy McKenzie. So yeah, you can make a change too. So if you're sitting at home just watching these videos, go out and make some of your own. Go find out what the government's doing and hold them accountable.
What is it? UNR.CUE or whatever it is? I don't know, but it's Gary. Okay? Gary.
I didn't see anybody walking through there.
He's there like it's a fire hazard. It's a Sanford Center.
So they can block entrances into the bathrooms over there, whatever those rooms are. So I'm monitoring the walkway where nobody's walking currently. Thank you.
Fire hazard. He was out there directing traffic. Okay, so you'll be splitting a table.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Oh, let me get that.
Barbara, you know them from you were with at
So look, see, she walks right by me, and there's this dude here. Staff only. Let's see what this dude does. I remember talking.
Are you aware that the library blocks people from their Facebook site?
I don't work in that area. So
You don't?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I think that there must be a very good reason for that, but again, I'm not familiar with that.
See what they said about this.
Director, I asked Director Scott, and he admitted that there are a lot of people they've blocked. And so with inclusion, because that's what you guys are about, right? Is inclusion, not exclusion. So if you disagree with somebody's free speech on the public library that's funded by tax dollars, you believe that some people should be blocked by Director Scott or whoever within the library because they've exercised their constitutional right to free speech on a government social media site?
If we have a policy dealing with that, and that's what we would follow, and that would be approved by the county, and so that's what we would follow.
Okay.
Is that policy.
So if the Ninth Circuit Court had made a ruling that that was unconstitutional and illegal, you guys would
go back just a second here. Sorry.
Dollars. You believe that some people should be blocked by Director Scott or whoever within the library because they've exercised their constitutional right to free speech on a government social media site?
If we have a policy dealing with that, and that's what we would follow, and that would be approved by the county, and so that's what we would follow.
Okay.
Approved by the county.
So if the Ninth Circuit Court
follow their policy
had made a ruling that that was unconstitutional and illegal.
I got to find this here. Hang on, give me just a second here while I'm on this topic. I got to find this email. I remember an email now. This is why I want to go through this, is because all these bullshit lies these people say. Let's see what we can find. Where did it go? Hang on a second here. Let me read some stuff. This is the stuff that I need. Okay. So there's that. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Sorry. Thanks for putting up with me. I need a July. I think it's the July. May. Scanning through emails here. Too many to keep track of. That's the whole problem with this. Here's June. And we're almost there. I think I found it. Did I find it? Oh, good. Here we go. Hang on a second. Let's see what they said. Remember what she just said about their policies. They follow their policies, right? And remember, I don't remember if you heard it or not. It was probably blocked out because I couldn't play it. But Jeff Scott kind of made fun of my little YouTube channel. He goes, yeah, you just don't get any views anyways, and that's all you're trying to do. No, Jeff, that's not the purpose. What I'm doing, Jeff, is I'm just documenting what's going on. If people watch it, they watch it. And those that you do, thank you very much. Let's see. I think this is it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I found it, I think. Okay, what do we got here? Here it is. Let's see if we found a lying library employee. So here's an email. This is dated July 5th from Jeff Scott to Jamie Hemingway, John Andrews, forward a new service request. So anyways, I sent a public records request to them finding out about who's in their block list. Not sure about this. Can we get info? Definitely justified for spam and hate speech. The person requesting has likely been blocked for spamming all of our social medias with YouTube videos. Thanks, Jeff. Here is Jamie Hemingway saying that she blocked me for spamming. It's got some other accounts, Audit Reno to spam. Instead, they have been reposting the YouTube video on every post. Yeah, I was sharing the YouTube videos on the public social media. I can unblock him if that's better. So they could unblock me anytime. I'm still blocked 3 years later now. But I think it's weird to request to know who we have blocked. Well, it's not really a weird request because by blocking people, you violated the Constitution and other people's civil rights, not just mine. And just so everybody knows, they've blocked multiple people. I've got the list of people they've blocked from their social media. So if you want that, I've got it. So I will email Mary Canderas. Mary Canderas used to work for the corrupt Washoe County District Attorney's Office, and they block people from social media. And here's the guilt. Here's the admission of guilt. I'm sorry to have created this fiasco by blocking. Apparently, we need, remember what the assistant library director said, they're going to follow all the processes and procedures. Well, here's what I remembered. I'm sorry to have created this fiasco by blocking. Apparently, we need to have an official policy. Policy, everybody. Remember what this woman said. Remember, sorry, my dog's going here.
You guys would continue with that policy?
It would be passed to us.
Their policy, everybody, their policy. This is where I caught her in a lie. There's her saying policy. There's me saying policy. We're agreeing that they're doing their policy. And here the people are just lying sacks of garbage. Anyways, let's
and we would follow what the county commissioners tell us to do with that policy.
Policy, they would do what they said to do, but they don't have a policy.
Last year in the Ninth Circuit Court, it was a decision, I think the decision was called Grenier, and it was against a public entity, and they blocked people from their social media sites. And what the Ninth Circuit decreed and ruled was that that was a violation of First Amendment rights.
We follow our policy.
So you're following the policy over the Constitution. I appreciate that. Policy over Constitution.
Can't just get over it. I just can't stop it. They were going to follow their policy, but apparently we need to have an official policy. They don't even have a policy. It's just all about who they like and dislike.
So you like the policy over the Constitution?
I am a government employee. I follow our policy.
So government employees follow policy above Constitution.
I follow our
I'm just saying your policy outweighs the Constitution, because you're saying you follow the policy.
Yep,
and if the Constitution differs from the policy, you're going to follow that.
I'm going to follow our policy.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
And if our policy changes, I will follow it when it changes. But right now, it has not changed. So.
Okay, I appreciate your answers. Thank you very much.
Didn't know about that.
Here's those two people standing by the door again. No library badging, no nothing. Some of their volunteers. Why else would they be there?
Okay, perfect. Not yet. We're going to do that right over here. Okay.
So anyways, what I'm posting here is the entire raw footage of the whole audit of where I went through and just recorded this whole library incident.
Yes, sir.
So
I would prefer to do it not on camera.
I got assaulted on camera, so I like my camera to protect myself. You got to understand that.
Just a preference. I'm not.
I appreciate that.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so this is the number for the office itself, Allied Universal's local office itself.
Okay.
Rick McClellan is the branch manager, so he's not in the chain of command. So exactly for that account, you can kind of consider him as unbiased. But that is the phone number for David Estes. David Estes is the account manager for that account. So whoever you dealt with, David Estes is his direct boss.
Okay. And by the way, I think you're looking very good on camera. You're cordial. You're friendly. You're giving me information. I appreciate your demeanor. Is what I'm telling you. Thank you very much.
If everyone just did things the right way, then you wouldn't have to say that. But I appreciate it. Thank you.
That is, see, the reason I do this is because the government has done things to me that violated my rights. And so I made the decision after that happened was I needed to try to make a change. And I was a lobbyist this last session with the legislature. I participate in government, run my business, and writing letters has not gotten me change. But that's my goal in doing this, is to make change and put the Constitution back above the policy of the library or the policy of any other agency of our government. Thank you.
I got to respond to something else.
I appreciate it.
Is there anybody at that door right now?
No.
Let's see, which librarians are following us around? Okay, so here's like I said, the homeless dude that kind of came in there earlier. My dogs are going crazy here at home today. Not too many people in the library over there. Ah, my stalker. She's probably worried I might steal books or something. She's
following me?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Why are you following me?
You're a unique patron, and with everything going on today, we just want to make sure that we are taking care of all our patrons' needs.
Oh, I appreciate that. Do you have a copy of the Constitution here?
I'm sure we do.
Where would that be?
We might have a copy up at the desk, or I'm sure that a reference librarian could direct you to a book or something like that we have it in. I'm not at this branch, so
Oh, okay.
I'm not as familiar. I'm getting a nice tour though. Thank you.
And again, she got fired. Can't be so. That just makes me happy. All the umbrellas out in the front outside that window. Dude sitting quietly reading.
Why don't you button that?
Another dude sitting quietly reading again there. And there's that same person standing in front of the door. So it's like all these people are guard duty. Look in the mirror behind her. She's following me there still.
Sorry, the children's area is reserved for children under 18 and their families.
So you're discriminating on who can go in here? What?
A children's area is only for. So I got to sue this guy too, because he's a part of keeping people out and restricting the public's access. Not just me, but everybody. If I want to get a children's book for one of my kids or grandkids.
Unfortunately, with today's event, that is not possible, but we can place.
There's no children there, but I'm not allowed to go back there and look at the book.
To hold for you at the
So I can't go and browse. I can't go and browse the children's book. So this inclusive event is exclusionary of anybody that wants to go get a book for their child today that's not with them. Is that what you're saying?
saying if you do not have a child under 18 or their family, no, you are not allowed to be in the children's area.
Right. So it's restricted to people only with children. So my public funds, if I wanted to get a book for, say, a niece, a nephew, a grandchild,
Again,
a child,
you can totally
I could
place
not.
a hold for that
No,
item
I
on
can't
the
go.
catalog computer.
I don't have the
or
same.
you could ask one of the reference librarians.
I don't have the same opportunity to browse that they would.
Well, again, you can browse on the card catalog.
No, I want to read the book, turn the pages. Otherwise, I could just go on the internet.
If you do that through Libby, you could browse the book through an e-reader, and you could get a feel for what the
No, I want to
book is
hold the book because my tax dollars bought the book, right?
like. True, they did.
So I can't access the books my tax dollars bought, but other people can.
You can't browse through here today, but
Right.
you can access.
So this area is exclusionary to the general public.
Only for today's event. And
Right,
again,
but it's normal business hours on a Saturday.
yeah, if you came in tomorrow, you could do this.
So today it's exclusionary.
Yes, anytime.
Okay, I just wanted to get that answer. Thank
Yes, today it's exclusionary.
you. So we're exclusionary here. Thank you much.
If you say.
You just said it. Everybody's following the guy with a camera.
Morning or afternoon on Wednesday, and morning on Friday. And you'll know what your schedule is at this point. You'll play by ear. Aren't you getting tired of taking?
And these people, I've seen these people at meetings for the liberal people. So these are the some of the liberal protesters. The gal in the mask. I know I've seen her around a bunch of times in town.
Picture the same people?
Never.
What is that for?
You need a new.
Oh, I put this on YouTube.
Oh.
That way people can decide what they see.
We're off to Winco.
Yes, we're going.
You
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Are you a public employee, ma'am? Are you a library employee? Are you a library employee?
I am.
Oh, okay, what's your name?
Totally.
Lori? Okay, and you're recording me, Lori?
I am. I'm just taking some video
Okay.
and some filming.
Okay,
for...
don't erase that because I'm going to do a public information request on your phone. Thank you very much, Lori.
people in.
NRS 239 says I can get those records.
Gotta be careful with copyright strikes again, And I found her. Here she is. Here's the girl right here. Oh, she's got a look at her. So we're at a minute or an hour and 12 minutes into this thing, and I found the girl. She's standing right there, those orange shorts, and she's got a badge. So she's either a Washoe County Library employee or some type of employee here, or that's some badge for our center. Or it's some other badge. I don't know. Let's see what else we can see.
He's already got me.
Dancing. Yeah, there she is. An hour and 12 into this one. That's where we found her finally. Pushing the wrong buttons. Sorry about that.
And he's got dinosaurs on him. Murderers and those who do other immoral acts. God will cast them into outer darkness. They will be separated from the society of the living.
Let's try to make sure I don't get a copyright strike from there. She is again. She's wearing her badge. Let's see. Okay, hang on a second. Let me go back here just a little bit here. See if the music's still going. Keep that tuned down. All the crazies with their umbrellas. She really, she wasn't happy to see me at all. What's funny is I called Washoe Sheriff's later. I didn't get that part of the video, and they wouldn't respond. I guess they didn't have anybody in the area, but she can come by and talk to her buddy Jeff Scott.
I'm not in anybody's way.
This is Stu, our First Amendment auditor, who goes around.
Yeah, I don't want to get copyright strikes, but anyways, they just didn't want me there. Obviously, I told them this is public. If you want to go somewhere private and talk, go somewhere in private. So yeah, for the Washoe County Sheriff's Office involved in this too. Let's see, how's the noise?
There are zones. We can have a good time for the kids. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's also just for trying to keep people in their zones and right to protest. We have the right.
Trying to keep people in their zones at the library. Some people can go in the library and some people can't go in the library.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely. Have a good day.
Absolutely.
How's it going?
Plop the video out so we don't get the copyright strikes. How come the Hour Center people get to use copyrighted music for public events? Shouldn't they be having to pay a royalty fee for that, I think?
Come on.
Let's see, so we found the girl that was standing there, so not much here we can see if I recall, because you can't talk a whole lot.
I'm with Mass Resistance.
Anyways, that's another guy. He's got a YouTube channel too. He was recording some of this stuff. And yeah, so go check out his channel if you find him. I forget his name, but I think he's out in Fallon, Nevada somewhere.
Fake media is why I do.
Yep, fake media. That's what they the bought and paid for media. Let's see, who do we got walking around out here in the protesting? There's Mr. Bruce Parks. He's the chairman of the Washoe County Republican Party. And there's all the rainbow people in the background over there. Let's go see where they're at here. Protect childhood innocence. Honk against drag queen stories are for kids. So say the signs. Yeah. And see the dude kind of right behind the security guy in the green dress? There's I've shared that video before too. And in that video, it shows where these Hour Center people even control the bathroom here, who they let in. Let's see what else we got here. Mr. Nicholas St. John is who this is. And I've done some stuff with Nicholas before. He went down to the courthouse and I followed him and recorded his filings to the courthouse. He likes to work and try to fix the system too. He thinks the system's broken too. He does a lot of election integrity stuff. He's got a lot of data. He's a pretty smart guy. Now, some of these people are fractured now a little bit, which is kind of interesting. The political spectrum, but for this, everybody united on that side. And then you've got all the LGBTQ that united on this side. Okay, there's Stacy Spain. She's directing everybody for the Our Centers. They're kind of blocking that spot of the grass. Safe schools and libraries. Stop sexualizing our children. What else we got going out here? Let's see how much further we got to go until they. Oops, let's see here. 57, 25, 38. Go back here.
Yeah, like we do have it, then do it.
I got
Like,
such a list of things.
yeah.
Oh.
We'll do, yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'll be here. It's Drew.
Yes, sir.
And there's their two security. Oh, look what they got now. They got all the umbrellas going on in here. They're bringing umbrellas inside the public library. And now they're trying to get me and trying to block me from recording.
So inclusive here. Why do you guys need to block somebody?
And so
Isn't that rather exclusionary?
Our center.
And you, sir, you're supposed to be a journalist, aren't you? So you're a journalist, and you like to block people. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, so this is an important thing right here. So I need to identify who this guy is here and who the other person is, because they're Our Center volunteers. That's showing where Our Center is actively providing security inside of the public library and acting as a government official or under government authority, which is what I've got to prove to the court based on what I'm reading from the judge's orders here.
I think we'll do a story on journalism and you. You can do a story on me. I'm good with that. So the inclusive people are trying.
And the security guards are doing nothing to prevent these Our Center people from blocking me with their umbrellas.
Block everybody. How come they can block me from the entrance and the egress here, but I can't stand anywhere? Why can they block me with their balloons?
Where are you trying to enter?
I'm just
balloons, sorry, umbrellas.
Trying to look over there, but they're blocking everybody.
So you've got every right to film in the building,
right?
But they have the right also to not be filmed.
Right, but
they have the right to not be filmed. Oops.
Just one of the library people threatened to trespass a man with an American flag, but they can have their
I can't comment.
Umbrellas up inside? Do you see the difference? They can have an umbrella inside the library, and that's not a protest, but a man can't walk around with.
And there they are going right up to the front door where everybody else that's not a member of the LGBTQ can't go up to that door by that reading room. We're stuck. Here's our video stuck at 59 minutes and 42 seconds. Let me, having technical difficulties here. Let me see if I can get it again. Where did we go? Where did we go? There we go. Had to start it again. So I was at 59:42, I think is where we were at.
Where are you trying to
pretty
enter?
close.
I'm just trying to look over there, but they're blocking everybody.
So We've got every right to film in the building.
Right.
But they have the right also to not be filmed.
Right, but you could just, one of the library people threatened to trespass a man with an American flag, but they can have their
I can't comment.
umbrellas up inside? Do you see the difference? They can have an umbrella inside the library, and that's not a protest, but a man can't walk around with an American flag in the library, and that's equality?
Don't know all the
That was
facts.
a library staff member, so you'll have to talk to the library.
Right, but I'm just observing, and I'm trying to find out, why is there...
See, and he forgets to say these are our center volunteers or our center employees or whatever. He's forgetting that these are part of the Rainbow Brigade people they've got in here.
Double standard.
You're talking to the
It's not a double standard because it's just their plan. This is how they plan to keep people out.
wrong person, sir.
Are you in charge of security for this, or you're the office of the
There goes that other security person right there.
county manager, right?
It's not a security issue, sir. So,
It's not a security issue to have umbrellas up in a public building. Not a security issue.
Well, no, isn't it a security issue if you're going to threaten to trespass somebody with an American flag, but you're going to let people with umbrellas block people inside?
no, I don't think we have a security issue. So,
But they're not a security issue. Why are they not a security issue, but the man with the American flag is a security
I'm not
issue?
familiar with the man with the American flag, and I don't think the person carrying an American flag in the library is a security issue. So,
Well, then why would that woman right there?
you'll have to talk to library
Well,
administration
well,
about that, sir.
I did. Jeff Scott doesn't answer questions because
me
that
show you
woman
here.
said she was going to.
Let me show you here. Hang on a second here. It's not a security issue. It's not a security issue. Let's talk about this for a second. This not a security issue statement that he just made here. So from Tina Sloan at washoecounty.gov to Judy Hansen, Beat Weinert, Emily Hoops, Jerome Gunderman, Marie Seaver Dyer, Justin Kinney, Seth Wellman, Sasha McLaughlin, all these people up here. Stacy at Our Center. So Stacy at Our Center, right there. Kelly at Our Center. Chris Daniels, the drag queen himself or herself or whatever the hell that is. Let's see, why is it not a security? Because they were security. They were the security. This is the issue. They were the security.
Pass a man right there. But they can block people, but nobody else can.
They brought in private security with a nonprofit organization to do the security so they could do their political event and keep their political adversaries outside of the event. People that are politically opposed can't go to the library. The people that the library agrees with politically, they get to go because they're part of their special event. It's all intertwined government with this nonprofit organization.
Can. You see the problem. It's better not to open your mouth on that one. Hi there. So how come they can have rainbow umbrellas up inside of a building, block me from moving around, but a man can't walk around with an American flag? Remember you threatened to trespass him, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, was that Stacy?
Look at your footage. I did not.
I'll go back. If it wasn't you, I apologize. So maybe that was Stacy then. Was that her name?
I don't know who you're referring
Okay.
to. I didn't see that person.
But I've been told to step aside because I'm in the way of filming, but these people
Watch
can...
out for the basket.
Oh, I'm conscious, thank you. But these people can block people with their umbrellas, but I can't stand around and film. And I'm constantly asked to move.
Your name is.
So they've got two public library employees right at the door. Need to figure out who those are, what their names are. These two on the right-hand side that have constantly been there, the Black Rock Security or whatever the hell they called those people. And then they've got the Our Center volunteers right there with their Rainbow Brigade, rainbow umbrellas. Yeah, Rainbow Brigade, that's what they called them. Let me share that here with you. There we go, Rainbow Brigade. Our Center has confirmed 24 volunteers. Rainbow Brigade. Volunteers will be stationed in front of the library, spreading joy and escorting participants into the building. supporting the library indoors, and we will do our best to communicate where we may need additional support. Yeah, a buffer from possible onlookers. You wouldn't want the public to see what's going on in the public library.
No, my name is Drew.
Drew, I got confused.
Oh, I'm
the
good.
other guy in the brown shirt?
That's who these people
Yeah,
are.
maybe.
Okay.
Oops, I don't want the
I got
kids.
a little confused.
Hang on, let me take that off the door over there because I'm really not trying to record the kids. This is an adult issue, that's the issue. And including kids in a sexual activity is, in my opinion, wrong. See, they're blocking that man right there from getting by with their umbrellas. He had to step aside because they were going to hit him in the face with an umbrella.
I don't think they saw him.
Well, no, but that's because they've got the umbrella up. So you're letting people, like I said, you're letting people walk around with umbrellas inside the library.
Okay, sorry about that.
See, I should be able to walk through here, but I can't because we got all these umbrella people right here.
Watch out for the
I appreciate that. I'm watching where I'm going.
It's delicious.
and people have different kinds of.
Said I don't want to get kids in my camera. That's not the goal here.
Please don't.
Well, I'll edit them out like I did last time. If you watched my last video, there were no kids.
I have not watched any of your videos. Maybe? You ready to go to the children's library?
So this person keeps walking around and blocking me. So they're a hindrance to the. You guys, no American flags, but rainbow umbrellas are good.
I don't know how that was. I've seen people with flags and flag shirts, so
I'm just asking the questions.
yeah.
Absolutely. One, two, three, four. You know what the attendance was? How many children were in attendance?
I'm not in the room, so I don't know.
5,
I'm
6.
looking around. I'm pretty sure I saw you have an American flag up in the library, so I don't know.
No, it was the man that was walking around with the American flag that you said was disrupting the library, or another person said was disrupting the library, and then they were threatening to evict or trespass him, and asked him what his business was here. So I'm just trying to determine the difference. Like these people right here, again with their umbrellas, they're totally blocking the entrance and the egress from the building. So they're blocking the entrance and the egress.
They're part of the.
Well, no.
They're a part of this.
Isn't everybody a
That's
part of
what
the
she
public?
said. The library.
So isn't everybody a part of the public? You should be given the same rights as everybody else. Isn't that?
You finished my sentence before I could.
Okay, well say it again.
They're part of the program. They're volunteers here, so they're just adding to like the festivities.
In publicly accessible space.
They're just adding to the festivities. Just because I like pointing out when people are lying to us here. They weren't part of the festivities. They were part of the security. They were part of their security because they wanted to keep the public out.
Is blocking the other members of the public from moving. So what I'm saying is that's how you guys are partially excluding people, is you have a different standard for them versus other members of the public.
We haven't asked.
No, that security guard over there already said that I need to leave, and I asked him he should probably trespass me. He declined, but he told me that I couldn't stand there.
It is a doorway.
Right, but everybody else was blocking it. You had all the rainbow people blocking the doorway from the public. And if the public went there, the rainbow people got in the way, and you wouldn't give them a chance to go through there.
Gotcha, I see what you're saying.
So only certain people, if you're part of the LGBTQ community, have rights, and the rest of us don't. You've got one set of rights for one group of people, and anybody that's heterosexual, appears to be heterosexual, has a different set of rights.
No, I don't think you would make that assumption.
Well, then what other assumption could you make if they can do things that I can't do?
It's best not to make assumptions.
I'm not making assumptions. I'm just saying, why can they do something I can't do? I'm not assuming. I was told that I can't stand in certain places. I can't block aisleways, but here we have blocking aisleways. So what's the difference? I was told that I could be a fire hazard, but that's not a fire hazard. And they walk around and shove them in people's faces.
Looks like they're lifting them so that they don't get any.
So if I wanted to walk right between them, I could do that easily without having to infringe on my space.
Well, you see how the tight the space is, so if they choose...
Exactly, you just said it, sir. The space is very tight, so why are you letting them have umbrellas up here?
Well, you're deciding to choose that path.
There is a space.
Well, and I was standing right there, and I was told that I was standing right by that doorway, and I was told I was blocking. But these people are not blocking. There are plenty of room for people to get by when I was there. So what's the difference? What's the difference?
Let's move away because she's trying to help.
Well, see, I need to move away, but they don't need to move away.
No, because she's helping someone.
Oh,
We can move this way.
Well, here.
She's helping someone.
I understand.
I'm just trying to be aware of this.
Well, I'm aware of it too.
Excuse me, folks. Excuse me.
Do you have your rainbow ribbons back here for the officers cast?
Anyway, I take him in there, but they actually sell those things at like $10 a piece. I could get them like I'm afraid they have some kind of, if it's a character, that's gonna
See, right now, I'm going to get hit in the face if I don't evade people blocking the egress and entrance.
I'm so excited. I have to be so.
There, this person right here, this right here, see that gal walking in, and the gal following behind her. Now I've got a copy of that recording, so I'll show that to you here in a second. I've shown that one before, but this gal in the Our Center shirt, the black shirt, was escorting this elderly woman in to use the public restroom because the library director, Jeff Scott, said it was okay that the Our Center people could take her inside the building.
So good. Keep coming.
We'll probably take this back to the next
There's my friend again right here. There she is.
Hey, I can't get out here with all these umbrellas here. How come these umbrellas are blocking the entrance and the exit?
Because you're not supposed to be filming kids without their consent.
No, I'm just...
Remember what the sign said at the very beginning. Please be aware that filming and photography is taking place at this event, but I'm not allowed to film.
Ma'am, all the kids get edited out. See, you're blocking the entrance and the egress. So you're a safety pattern.
So this dude's got two umbrellas to block people with.
So umbrellas can block it, but United States flags cannot.
I'm scaring the children because their camera is good, my camera is bad.
They're
Why would you presume that? Do you like children? Why?
I should have noticed that sign that was hanging up there while I was at the event, but I only saw that sign that gave notice of the recording after I started going back through things a while ago.
Why would you presume an adult is staring at children? Is that because you do?
Are you serious right now?
You asked me that question, I'm just asking you.
Why are you being so aggressive with it? There are children here having a great time.
Well, no, I'm about the Constitution, and this seems exclusionary to me. So are you, well, can the man
I'm
with...
sorry, I thought we had a freedom of speech, a freedom to live how we want to, an expression of rights. All of that includes LGBTQ+.
Oh, I 100% agree.
Okay.
So why does LGBTQ...
So go away, she tells me. Go away from the public library, says the Our Center person. Go away, she says.
Plus, get to exclude people from inside the library where I can't go into areas without children.
Go if you're going to be safe and supportive and not.
No, they won't let you.
Not an asshole, she says. What was I doing to be an asshole?
Maybe we don't want you filming our kids.
Well,
I can't film their kids in a public space.
So what your feelings are overrides the Constitution?
I think you should leave.
Well, I don't need to leave.
Well, then I think you should. Are you watching anything?
So right here, she's telling me I need to leave.
Is it on Netflix lately?
I mean, sure,
watching a lot of good things on Netflix lately. I just started. Ooh, they're so good. Oh my gosh.
So why would it be a good idea if I left?
You can no longer critically think. You can no longer critically think. You can grow up. Do your research. Don't mock God. Read what you saw. You stand before God and give an account. Let the books will be open in the foreign language that's recorded.
So I think this girl in the white hat, in the blue,
Jesus says, no one is good.
I think she's a library employee.
No one is good. No one. We all fall short of the glory of God. Walk away from this perversion and stop recruiting children. We perverted the last time, which is critical. It is critical. It is not a God. It is not normal. It is the technical power of the state. The spiritual says.
States of Spain, director of Our Center.
Pay the price. You stand before God. That's right. God give it, God take it away. You're going to stand before God and give it come for you. Perverts. Bunch of perverts. Do your own work. Do your own work. Nobody bothers the university. We don't bother with political parties because it's indoctrinated by the Democratic Republicans.
So what ended up happening is
all political parties in the United States of America. It is done.
You'll have to hear my speech. It's the ADHD.
Not politically think at all.
Gotcha.
That's why they poison once it's doing good things, no one is not one. No, not one.
Hi, who are you from?
Me, I'm from me.
I mean, you do your own media blogs or something?
Yeah, I have got a channel. It's Auditing Reno 911.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Auditing Reno 911.
You'll be on there. Was it the Indian-looking gal that told you that they were going to trespass you for holding the flag inside?
No, she didn't say she was going to trespass me. She said you can't protest in here.
Oh, okay, protest.
If you have no business in here, you need to leave. So I pulled my library card and got a book. But they think, I mean, especially Jeff Scott, right? He first comes out here when we're trying to set up the tent, right? And he says, this is government property. You can't set that up here. And I stand up in front of it. No, this is my property. This is my property. I own this, right? And we own this. We have every right. You have a venue here. We have the right to. We have the right to share the same property and counter protest, right? He gave up. And I just went in the building just a little while ago with my camera rolling because I wanted to take a picture of my tax page, my tax page, what I pay for. And I'm walking through, you can't have a camera in here. Huh?
He told you can't have a camera in there?
Yes, they told me I can't have a camera in there. They're like,
just wasn't me. Good evening. It wasn't just me that they didn't want to have a camera in there.
Really? Anyways, I continue to, anyways, take video of the whole library, inside the library, and I go to the place where they actually have the kids in prison in the room.
And I think that's what happened to the rest of that. More technical glitches here. And it glitched out right there. Let's see if I can go and find the rest of what I want to find. Give me just a minute. Plop that up there. Video file. Sorry about that. Make sure I got the whole thing here. It's where they walked in. Get the rest here. Oh, there we go. Yep, this is what part I want. Okay.
That are actually knowing the concept of volunteerism, because that's what they say. This is all volunteerism, right? They're being coerced. They're being coerced. The mental condition of the parents needs to be checked. I'll look for your blog.
Thank you, man. Auditing Reno 911. It's easy to remember, Reno 911. It's a joke. That's what our government is, a joke.
It is a joke. They're a bunch of clowns. They're embarrassing.
Better mute this down. They're starting their music again. So walking around here, just seeing everything that's happening. So again, here's that girl in the blue shirt. I think that's Kelly, if maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Kelly Tangway, I think that's her name. If it's not, let me know. Here's a dude in the green dress. We'll see him a second here. And here's this excited young lady right here jumping up and down. Let's see, is the music going? 911. Yep, yeah. Now they can watch me. Told them who I am. And remember, they all said that I think I should leave a little while ago from the R Center desk. Here's the R Center people flying their rainbow flags, doing their rainbow thing. God bless them. Yep, if you play enough music, maybe I can't do anything here. So here we come around here, and this is where they're going to trespass me here in a minute or two. Here's that dude spinning his rainbow umbrella. Walking along, seeing what they got in their little booths. There she comes. I'm not physically allowed to record children.
Not just here, so. You know,
in a public library, in a public space.
The law, you must be a lawyer. Are you an attorney?
Oh, are you?
What's that?
Are you that?
Yeah, there she is. Again, anybody that knows who this is, message me, let me know.
I'm just recording.
No, you're not allowed to record children. That's the thing that we all know.
So please don't block me.
You're not allowed to record children.
I feel like you're going to assault me.
Well, that's not happening, so.
Well, stop.
She's raising her hand up to me, putting it over me, trying to block me, but she's not assaulting me.
Stop approaching me.
Look at her sweaty armpit. Look at that. She, I don't think she smelled very good that day.
I'm trying to evade you. Stop approaching me. So stop approaching me.
And then here comes this dude.
Here, get that camera on my bucket. I'm not in your face. I'm trying to.
I was never in his face. I was just trying to move along. He comes, gets in my face. These people are nuts.
Back away from you, and I'm trying to go down the aisleway here. Stop approaching me. Stop.
Now remember.
Approaching me.
Move now. I'll give you a count till you move.
Okay, he just assaulted me. Okay. What's your name, sir? You just assaulted me and touched my. That's battery. That's battery.
Dude, please back up.
No,
no finger pointing, please.
No,
back up.
Now I'm being told to back up by Jeff Scott, and he's laying hands on me too. So I got this one dude with the gal with the name tag on her.
No, I'm not.
I'm guessing she's a library employee.
You need to back up. You need to back up.
Jeff, stop touching me. Stop.
Yep, Jeff is pushing on me.
Touching me. Stop touching me.
I'm causing a conflict by walking around.
You need to back up.
Stop touching
You
me.
need to back up. Please walk over there.
Stop touching me.
Please walk over there.
I'm out of
Please
the
walk
way.
over there. No, please walk over there.
I'm right here.
You are harassing people here
No.
with the camera. People are upset. You need to.
Again, I'm harassing people with my camera. I guess it's just my camera they don't like.
No, I'm not
Please
going
stand over
to.
there.
I'm standing
Please
right
stand over
here,
there.
out of the way, next to the rope line.
I need to ask you to leave the property then, if you're
So
not going to listen to me.
Are you going to trespass me under threat
You're
of arrest?
trespassed.
Okay.
Yes, please leave.
Thank you. I will leave now.
Yeah. You got your film, you got your shot.
So
You're
I'm
trespassed.
trespassed.
You're banned from
You got your film, you got your shot. It's all about recording. But look at the gal right in the background there, the library employee. The government employees can record me. And here this gal is, are they just, look at her sweaty armpit. I don't know if you can see her sweaty armpit just to the right below Jeff's. Yeah, she's right there. Wow, that's a really big spot.
the library for the day.
I'm banned from the library.
Banned from the late of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's definitely got a badge on her left side right there. Yeah, she's got some type of identification badge. So I'll bet you she's a library employee.
So Jeff Scott.
Yeah, that's right. Please keep walking, sir. Please keep walking, sir.
Jeff Scott
Please keep walking, sir.
just trespassed me from the library.
Yep. You're trespass harassing people. Over to the sidewalk, sir.
Okay, I just want to be clear.
Over to the sidewalk. Yep.
You're a bigot, sir, so you can keep going.
Yep, to the sidewalk.
I'm a
No
bigot.
film, McCon. Over to the sidewalk, sir.
So they're just trespassing me.
Yep.
Well, make him call law enforcement. To trespass.
Actually, yeah, do that. Call law
No,
enforcement.
no, you gotta go over there.
No, call law enforcement.
If you don't listen to me right now, this is that could be banned for 1 year.
Sir, that's called assault.
Now remember, that other gal walking in that had to use the restroom. Here's the guy with the green tutu. So again, what I've got to prove in my lawsuit is that this Our Center has a hand in glove relationship. They're providing security at the direction of the library employees. Now, all those emails I got. Now, this is this is what happened to the public because of those emails. So watch the guy in the rainbow umbrella in the green tutu with the elderly gal in the blue shirt and the hat with the black pants.
Hey, sir.
Sticks out his arm to block her from seeing what's going on because he's protecting the library.
Sir, that's called assault.
And then he physically touches her. Now I've met this gal because of these incidents. She's a protected class. You don't get to touch elderly people, or the penalties get doubled. But does the government do anything about this? Of course not.
Good right there. That's called assault. You need to get stuff under control, buddy.
I'm with Nevada Signal. I'm a media, an online, yeah. And so I'm just trying to.
Now listen to this. This is Library Director Jeff Scott. Let's see how what he tells people.
Over here, please. You can hear me very clearly.
Actually, sir, you can't hear from over here.
That's fine.
Did you say commands?
Yes, it's a command. Yes,
Yes, that's right. Your library director gives the public commands on where to stand.
it did.
Oh, I don't agree with that at all.
Help me! I know she's so much. Help me! Help me! Help me!
Okay, now watch. Remember when I told you the gal was coming into the library as I was walking out? This is that recording right here.
Yeah, but I just asked him. You can go ahead and get your wristband. Well, no, he told me I could use the bathroom. I asked him.
All that this woman wants to do is use the public restroom in the public library. And here's the Our Center person. Let's see who she has to go to get permission to let this woman use the restroom, the public restroom in the public library that she's paid for her entire life.
Right out there, that guy standing in it.
Yeah, let's go see.
How disrespectful is this human being?
I was just with him. Good morning.
She had to use the restroom.
No.
Library Director Jeff Scott gives her consent to use the bathroom. Now let's see what the goon does.
Can you believe it? Oh yeah. I'm so excited. I have to be so bad. What are you talking about? Oh no.
Oh yeah, just stay away from me.
Hi there. How's it going?
Where's the restroom?
Right there.
Oh, it's right over here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me know the right hand side there.
Perfect. Yeah.
More umbrellas blocking people's cameras.
Another umbrella in our face.
Okay, the music's there, and there's the girl with that smelly armpit girl. If you know smelly armpit girl's name, let me know.
Get away from my children. Hey, what children?
And there's Val just trying to walk in the public library again, trying to film, and all blocked off by the Rainbow Brigade. All these people. It wasn't just me they were blocking off and treating like this. They put their whole rainbow flag. They put their... There's Stacy Spain right there. She's sideways. There's Stacy Spain blocking. There's that other guy that was inside the library. All these people are supposed to be controlling the library to keep the public out that they don't want to be in there. So anyways, that's where my lawsuit's at. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that other stuff. Leave lots of comments. And I'll be filing that amended lawsuit very soon, following the instructions that the judge gave to make sure I comply with her. Have a great evening. And